Hi everyone, good to see you again all. I hope you all will be fine. Please check Iraq latest news updates. The Parliamentary Strategic Planning Committee revealed the preparation of a special report to evaluate the performance of the government and ministries during the past 6 months, while confirming the hosting of all ministers during the coming period. Follow the Al-Maalouma channel on Telegram. News that does not require documentation. The vice-chairman of the committee, Mohamed Al-Baldawi, said in an interview with Al-Maalouma Agency, "The committee will work to host all ministries without exception, as we are concerned with monitoring the implementation of the government program and evaluating the performance of ministries, institutions, bodies, and even governorates." He added, "All the institutions that are within the state's path, we will work to follow up on their program and the method of its implementation and evaluation," indicating that these hosts come as a follow-up to the performance of the supervisory role towards the state institutions. The vice-chairman of the Planning Committee explained, "There will be a report issued by the committee that reflects the committee's point of view and its assessment of the level of performance during the first 6 months of the government's life." Earlier, the Parliamentary Strategic Planning Committee hosted the Ministry of Communications, and discussed a number of important files with the minister and learned about the path of the ministry's government program. Director generals and many officials in several ministries were subjected to major criticism as a result of their poor performance and failure to provide the services required of them to citizens, despite many years having passed since they remained in their positions. And the financial advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazhar Mohammed Saleh, confirmed on Saturday that the rise in global oil prices reduces the hypothetical deficit in the federal budget. Saleh said in a statement to the official agency, "The oil markets indicate a tangible rise in the prices of the cycle of oil assets, as Brent crude oil has exceeded the barrier of $90 per barrel, which has a positive impact on reducing the hypothetical deficit gap in the federal general budget, which is the budget approved by law." Number 13 of 2013 estimated at approximately 64 trillion dinars as an average deficit in the fiscal years 2023, 2024 and 2025, which was adopted as a preventive financial buffer to confront fluctuations in oil prices and demand surprises in energy markets. He added, "What matters is that the average prices of exported oil during the fiscal year exceed the default price approved by the budget for a barrel of Iraqi exported oil, amounting to $70. Therefore, any sales exceeding the above-mentioned default price will undoubtedly lead to reducing the gap in the hypothetical deficit and in a clear inverse relationship." He continued, "We believe that the budget for the next 2 years will maintain its constants and its preventive and precautionary measures regarding the development of prices in the oil markets and its relationship to the hypothetical deficit, especially for the fiscal year 2024, as the Northern Hemisphere is facing a high demand to build stocks facing the winter, and the indicators of war in Ukraine indicates its continuation, and that the OPEC+ group is also continuing the policy of limiting the quantities produced to maintain prices for exported oil that are commensurate with the stability of the revenues of its country's financial budgets." And the Central Bank of Iraq reported total sales of hard currency in US dollars exceeding $600 million during the past week. According to Shafaq news agency correspondent, the central bank conducted currency sales for 3 days during the past week, with a total sum of $654,088,576. The daily average for these sales amounted to $218,029,525. This represents a 9.55% increase compared to the previous week's sales, which totaled $197,263,036. 36. The highest volume of dollar sales occurred on Tuesday, reaching $255,684,184, while the lowest sales were recorded on Monday at $197,727,483. Furthermore, foreign remittances accounted for a significant portion of the weekly sales, totaling $554,878,576, marking an 82% increase compared to cash sales, which amounted to $99,210,000. The sales were allocated for both cash transactions and international transfers to support foreign trade. The selling price for documentary credits and international settlements through electronic cards was set at 1,305 dinars per dollar, while the selling price for international transfers and cash transactions reached 1,310 dinars per dollar. Thanks, take care.